Google dropped something big. They have created a fully managed RAG solution right built into Gemini API. Yes, it's retrieval augmented generation. Okay, so we'll be doing a hands-on demo now to I will be explaining you what exactly is this API which can enable retrieval augmented generation through the file search tool. So now the first step is to generate the API key. Okay, so we are gonna head it in the aistudio.google.com website. Click on get API key. We're gonna click on create API key. Gonna name it something like test API. Okay, and you're gonna select the file project. I mean the imported project, or you can create a new project from over here. Okay, once that is done, you just need to copy that particular generated API key, head over to the code, uh, replace the this particular text with the API key that has been generated. Okay. Now I'll be explaining you the Python code, the real Python code where the magic happens. Okay. So looking at the imports, which gives us, so you can see right, the GenAI library, which gives us the access to the Gemini API and its tool. We also import the types. That's where the configuration classes come from, and the time for handling the delays. Okay, so looking at the line number 5 now, where we are creating a client object that's gonna talk to the Gemini API. We'll need to pass our API key, as I told you before, right? We're gonna pass the API key that we have generated, and that's how we can authenticate with Google Cloud APIs, okay, or even OpenAI. Looking at the line number 6, we create something called file search store. Think of it like a storage container that holds your uploaded files, PDFs, documents, or text files, which Gemini can later reference with answering the questions. Okay. Line number 8 to 10, we're going to upload a file to the particular store that we have just created above on line number 6. Okay. And once uploaded, Gemini will be able to search and reason over it over the content that has been generated to so that we can ask our questions. Okay, this is for handling the delays, like it's gonna wait until the upload is fully completed. Okay, this particular block is where the real magic happens. Okay, so we are calling the Gemini 2.5 Flash, which is the Google's latest models, and we are gonna ask a question like, hey, what does the research say about ethics in AI? Okay, now here is where we are connecting the file store. Okay, it tells Gemini, when you answer this question, look inside that uploaded document for relevant information. So that's basically how retrieval augmented generation RAG works, combining your private data with AI reasoning. Now we'll be doing a hands-on demo, like I'll be uploading a sample document in the code that Gemini has already, like Google has already written. A UI, a fancy UI is there where we can upload the file. You can select the API key and all. Okay, I'll just show you that particular portion of code. Okay, so this is the UI I was talking about, that the code is already written by Google and they have a fancy UI. When you click on this code, you will see a React tab that is built. So what I've done is I've just uploaded a document. I'll be clicking on upload and chat, and I'll be asking a couple of questions to this to query this particular document. So as you can see, it is generating the embeddings. So within like 34 lines, 30 to 34 lines of code, you have a fully uh, uh, built rack solution, I would say. Okay. So let's ask a question about key, or let's ask the same question. What does the research say about ethics in AI? Okay. What does the book say? Let's say book say about ethics in AI. So as you can say, it has queried the book. The book is extensively discussing about the topics of ethics. This all information is there. Let's look at the sources. So you can see it has queried this like sources. So the sources are this particular line of code, the grounding sources. Okay. So as you can see, we are printing over here, right? So it is what this is. So that's how you can build your own rack solution with just 30 lines of code. And of course, the UI portion is quite different, but the business logic that sits behind the scenes is kind of 30 lines of code. So do let me know if you like this video, if you have any further comments or suggestions. I'd love to hear those. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video.